Blessings, y'all. All love, prosperity, and peace to each and every one of y'all. So, looking at it right now, right? We about 7 days in, 7 days into the new year, into January. You know what I'm saying? You have to come to realization that you gotta do this on your own. You gotta do it alone. You gotta do it broke. And you gotta do it scared, but not really. And I'm gonna get into that, what I mean by you gotta do it scared, but not really. Because, see, when you have God with you, there is really nothing to fear. You know what I'm saying? Because He clears the way for you, He walks before you. So, really, you have nothing to fear. All you really might be going through is the battles in your own head. But you got to be able to discern those thoughts. You got to be able to discern those thoughts. Really sit down, get in the Word. Really, fall in love with the Word, you know what I'm saying? And really just look at it and be like, is that from God or is that me? And if it is me, is it my positive version or my negative version? And mind you, you're going to practice, you're going to battle a little bit, you're going to have your ups and downs. But sooner or later, you're going to come out victorious because you got God with you. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, you got to do it broke. Like, sometimes you got to start small. Actually, you know what? That might be what we might call it. We just start small, not even do it broke. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, you already got the potential to be great and go far. You feel me? All you got to do is start small and just, add compound interest. Keep being consistent, keep being disciplined, keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? And if there's one thing that I'm going to tell y'all, do not compare your journey to anybody. I can tell you right now, that is the main reasons for burnout, main reasons for depression, anxiety. Those thoughts might come to you like, oh, bro, like, I'm supposed to be here. How do you know you're supposed to be there? You don't really know where you're supposed to be at in your life, in your chapter. Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10 or chapter 15. You feel me? You're going to get to where you need to be in due time. But all honesty, it's on you. You got to make the necessary sacrifices. You got to remain disciplined. And you got to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, you got to be honest with yourself too. You know what I'm saying? Write down your dreams and aspirations. But also, write down your distractions. Be honest with yourself. What's distracting you? And like I said in the short that I posted before, right? Really look at yourself. Really discern your thoughts. Really look at it on a piece of paper. And just really be honest with yourself. Did I focus or did I get distracted? And be honest. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to irritate you a little bit. But that's a good thing because it should irritate you because you got all these dreams and aspirations, all these things that you want to do, right? But it's better to be honest with yourself, especially in the midst of that process. So you can literally write down the day, be like, man, okay, I doom scrolled, or I got distracted on social media, or even the bigger one, shoot, be like, man, it happened again. Like I tried, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do it. Don't compare your journey to anybody else's. This is your own journey, dude. You know what I'm saying? Love it. Have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? You got these goals and aspirations. You know what you want to do. God knows what you want to do. And you can do it. You have to believe that you can do it. Anybody that ain't trying to do the same thing as you, it's noise. Cut off all the noise, man. Cut off all the noise. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, what you should really be doing is focusing on yourself. Using all the tools that you have. And honestly, you do have all the tools to become who you want to be. You got YouTube, you got the books, you know what I'm saying? And later in another video, I'll explain the book process, even how to read and how to learn as well. If it'll help anybody, because everybody learns different. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the best way to learn is sometimes by reading, note taking, and then take action for some people, and then some people, which is probably the best recommended route, is just I don't want to say jump in, but get some experience. You know what I'm saying? Go in, take action, and then analyze everything that you do. Right? Not really everything, but analyze what's the key factors, key points, what's really important, and then just think for a minute. How can I make this 1% better? That's it. You keep doing that over a consistent period of time, my guy, you will win. You know what I'm saying? Don't let negativity get in your way, because it ain't worth it. Haters gonna hate, people gonna talk, but that's okay. Shoot, let them talk. And matter of fact, I'm gonna give it to you like this, right? When you on the road to becoming something that you've never been before, and people talking about you, let it be. You really just have to let it be, because of this simple factor, right? And I tell my youngins this, and I tell even my students this as well. Just think about it like this, right? Everybody has 24 hours. The question is, what are you going to do with those 24 hours, right? Now you could execute, do what you need to do, focus, create your block hours, you know what I'm saying, of what you gonna do within your process, whatever it is that you may be focusing on, right? You're just focusing, right? The other person might do the same exact thing, you know what I'm saying? They blocked off their hours for what they need to do as well, right? But here's the thing. You executed and invested your hours into your craft and into your dream, into something that really means something to you. The hater or the other person that just I don't even know what's wrong with me, shoot, you just tripping or whatever, right? He focused, maybe for the first few hours, right? But then he went to the phone to see what you was doing, right? So at that point, he took his eyes off the prize. You both want the same thing. See, you kept your eye on the prize, and you doing what you need to do, and the wins are just, consistently adding up. The hater, bro, he wasting time, paying attention to you. Now, mind you, if he was paying attention to you to learn from you, then, okay, we can't put that hater label, you know what I'm saying? Then that would be a student. But I'm talking about if he taking time out of his day and come look at you and be like, oh man, this dude, he on that, man, think he can do that. At that point, you winning and they losing. Because you got two people that say they want to be something and do something, right? But one of them invest their time into their craft. Whether it's 30 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour, slowly build up to literally putting in an hour per day, then it elevates to 2 hours per day. The other person, again, did the same thing, 15, 30 minutes, hour, 2 hours, but then he flipped it to 1 hour to focus in on you in a negative way rather than a learning and positive way. See what I'm saying? So, all honesty, just start small. But make sure that you have a plan, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that you have a plan. And if anything, go to God every time, bro. Every time. Include Him in everything. Everything, man. I don't care what it is, even if it's like, a small edit to your logo or whatever. Go to Him about it. If you're stressing about something, go to God about it. Go to Jesus about it, man. Tell Him about your plan. Shoot. He happy that you making a plan for something that you really want, and He already know what you want. But He happy that you as this child are taking your life seriously and are taking time to plan it out, not just plan out your life, But to execute and to win, and also to do these things that you wrote down, these so-called accomplishments that you want to accomplish, you're doing it for the right reasons. You're not doing it out of greed. You're not doing it to get to the top and then look down on somebody. No. You're someone that wants to help people. You're someone that doesn't mind lifting others up. You're great. You're a child of God, man. And don't worry, honestly, you're going to be fine, man. And the reason you don't have to worry, mind you, you're going to have some challenges here and there. We all get them. We human. But the reason why there's no need to worry is because God with you, dude. So by all means, take a deep breath. Thank God for the beautiful day, you know, the sun, the fact you got clothes you can wear, you got food that you can eat, and that your family's still breathing. And just be intentional about everything that you're choosing to do along your journey. All right?